plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
Hey, Chris, if you look at where this drive started, it's a nice 1st down to be able to give them just a little bit more breathing room here and be able to really get down to how they want to attack this defense here early in the game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going to take off here. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And the Aggies are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough, tough environment for visitors. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Tight end goes in motion. Second down, looking to throw it. Gets made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Good job there finding the back and that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Aggies churn out another first down. He escapes the pocket. Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
And the Aggies line up with a first and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So play number 7 on this drive is a third down and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wentz. Washington. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. He's in the clear. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, USC. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Gonna run it. It's Durham. As the first down is still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
A draw to the back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Texas A&M.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught. Makes the defender miss. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. A quick juke. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
At the 26-yard line. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space, look out. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second.
+1, alarm clock 20 meters 50s.
Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Gonna run it. It's Durham.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Toss play to the outside. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a 1st down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, USC.
Second down after that previous play. And now the handoff. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical stop it for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. run now on third down. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on fourth down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on fourth down. Looking to throw here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they stop him short of the goal line. What a stand by this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. He will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks right, lets it fly. Catch made, big play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds seconds remaining to play.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
One more play before they head to the locker room. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's looking deep again. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. Bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Look out, he's loose. Touchdown, Trojans. And that will give them the lead now.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score USC 21, Texas A&M 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Take off from deep into the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Hand off to the back. That game moves the ball out near the 25. The Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He could go.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Looking for some space. It's Winton. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. He hauls it in to the 25, still running. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Trojans will try to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
receivers are bunched together. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the Trojans looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Near the goal line. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The offense has to be careful now, backed up inside their own 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a dart to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They're going to score with a run to the right. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. 3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. And they're getting down that time. So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, USC.
They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter.
USC 28, Texas A&M 14.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quick dart to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Fires it to the wideout. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, USC.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Design quarterback run. Runs through the defender.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the 1st down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
That's good for
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Grinding away on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. And here comes a deep shot. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
On the set. Spider.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
on second down here. The ground. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman look too far downfield. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times. Eventually, he could get out and put it into the end zone.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point and cover an onside kick. You never know.
Makes a quick catch. He makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And the same runner's got it again. Coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds his man. It's Braves. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the